All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lots of freedom all over the world. Once again, you're welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform. This is Exposed News TV, your one and only YouTube channel that gives you quality news and information. Now, let us go straight up to the issue because we have a lot of things to discuss today. First of all, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will be debunking, the news or the fake news peddling or going around Biafraland currently and instigating fears into the minds of Biafrans. I've seen a lot of things, since Saturday when that fake news came out openly and people have been sharing it. Let me tell you, you must understand that the only legitimate government, carrying the Biafrans, the Biafran people in Biafraland currently is the Biafran Republic government in exile. Because we cannot have multiple government in Biafran land. Majority will always win the vote. If over 50 million Biafrans are in support of the Biafran Republic government in exile, being carried by the one and only Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, then everybody in Biafran land should at least listen to the order of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and Joko. So, in order to debunk this fake news that has been putting fear in the lives of Biafrans, both those here and those in diaspora, especially those in the homeland, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will be having an emergency live address later this afternoon. He'll be having an emergency live address later this afternoon, which will be following. We'll drop the videos here so that you will know that these informations are from the agents of Confucians, the people who have been creating propaganda against the government. It is crazy why somebody will just come out and fix an emergency, sit at home without any visible reason, and upon that putting fears in the lives of people. They said a lot of things and people are scared already. And you know the funniest thing about this, we even the so-called state actors in Biafran land are already going about molesting innocent people because of this news. It is becoming too much. People are now using this thing to play. People are using it to play around. I've told you, I've said it, and I've told my subscribers times without number. If there is one thing we'll keep on doing here is to make sure that we'll give you legit information, because we try as much as possible to scrutinize forget about the title. Listen first. Listen to the videos and listen to our broadcast. Then you will know the informations. The only legitimate government, I will keep on saying this, the only legitimate government who keeps giving information to Biafrans and Biafrans follow is the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. So if it is not coming from the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Joko, then it is total false. Forget about the platform you're hearing it from. That is one thing I came to clarify. Now let us go to clarify also the sit at home that is happening today, being Monday. That is the normal Monday sit at home of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, for those of you who keep on saying that the sit at home is causing all kind of insecurity, it is a lie. Stop peddling lies. That is one. Then secondly, nobody is being cajoled or being forced to sit at home. It has become a thing in Biafran land, and I want to show you videos of different locations in Biafran land, including that so-called Anambra state, where the governor, the so-called governor of Anambra, has been trying to find a way to kick against the sit at home. You kicking against the sit at home, it means that you're kicking against the you're kicking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because that day is especially for him until the Nigerian government does the right thing. Then nothing is going to stop that Monday sit at home. That is the only legitimate sit at home currently. Any other sit at home will be communicated. If it is an emergency sit at home, it will be communicated, through the right medium. People needs to know the right medium. People needs to follow the right medium. Follow Let's Talk TV. Follow Expose News TV to get your information, because it is coming directly from the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko. Now let us go into these videos, and I want you to go to the comment section and also ask your question. We are always available to reply you and then clarify some certain issues, not those who are there castigating us. If you castigate us, we'll delete your comment. Ask questions. If you're not clear about something, ask. We will reply. And those that have not replied, the questions are too much, we'll reply them accordingly. Thank you and enjoy this video.
October 2024. You can see it at home in the south of the world is around 80%. The increase, it increases every moment, and it means that our people are ready to go. We are going home. Everywhere is shut down on the air evolution. Look at filling station, shut down on the air evolution. You can see nobody can force them to be, because they want to go home. You can see right shut down on the evolution. The global news are reporting from Abba State. It is wonderful. Kudos to Biafra government in exile, doing marvelously well. Kudos to our Biafra Liberation Army, who are the oxen liberal. And kudos to every Biafran, doing great. I want to thank everybody for being Simon Èkpá for this great movement. And we are going home, and nobody can stop what God is doing. We are going home. This is Global News reporting from the Industry of Africa, Abba State presiding. What I'm talking is Area Road, the most busiest road you can ever imagine. Yeah, we are coming from Shantarara Road, ever busy, but you can see everywhere is shut down. Everything is shut down because people are willing to go. Nobody stopped them this time. It's awesome. I want to thank you. Keep on the fire burning. December 2nd is very close to the door, and we are going home. You don't miss it. Share this with and tell your brother what is going on. They will watching again. Global News reporting. Good morning from this side of the world. Today is 21st day of October 2024. Sit at home in this side of the world is 180%. It's precisely wonderful and extremely beautiful. Kudos to Biafra Republic government in exile, who are intensifying making it with their work for the people, are now demonstrating their will. Their will is to go home and not to be under the auspices, under the servanthood of the Nigerian government any longer. They want Biafra, and Biafra is the final place. I want to thank God for what God is doing. You can see everywhere shut down on their evolution. No one forced them or cajoled them to be. They all want to go. It is a great thing that we have this thing in place this time, and no one stop it. Biafra is all the way. Nobody can stop this one. It's awesome. And we thank God for what God is doing. Look at them everywhere shut down. That shut down their evolution. No one cajoled them or forced them to be, because they want to go home. We give thanks for what God is doing through the Biafra government in exile under the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, doing great things. A true servant of Mazen Americano. Mazen must be released, and nothing anybody can do about that. We are going home. No much for what God is doing. Share this message, share it everyone. Tell your brother and sister to get ready for redeclaration of Biafra come December 2nd. Finland, Helsinki, Finland. Get prepared. It's just less than 2 months. Less than 2 months to go. So get ready. We are going home. You don't have to deliver on this thing. Go ahead. Get safe. Get protected. Go home. This is Global News reporting for Industry of Africa. Keep the fire burning. Simon Èkpá, no shaking.
October 2024, and we are very close to our convention in Finland. The security of life and property of Biafra people will always be the most priority of the Biafra government. And we will continue to respond proactively in solving and resolving the issue of security, especially when our people and our land comes under serious threat. Nigeria as a failed state will continue to fail to protect those that call themselves Nigerian citizens. The call for Biafra self-determination through the secessionists of Biafra or through the secession of Biafra as Nigeria terrorist state fondly call it, is deeply rooted in historical grievances, the economic grievances and economic disparity and socio-political marginalization, and now with the renewed Islamic Usman Danfodio expansionists. Our struggle has become a struggle for survival of the Biafra people. For many decades, Biafrans, both those who have agitated in the past, Biafrans, for many of these agitators have argued that for leaving Nigeria is not just about identity, but today it has become about the survival, progress, and justice. My fellow Biafrans, in the early hour of today, the 1st October 2024, the Biafra Defense Forces has destroyed, neutralized the proposed facility that was built to house and train Boko Haram in a place called Ehimembano in Imo State, former Imo State, Nigeria terrorist state, targeted at bringing in Boko Haram for training in Biafraland, or to be used to house fighters that the intention was to use against Biafra forces. Because the Nigeria terrorist army has been defeated, and all they do is to bring in fighters in whatever guise. Biafraland is not good for Chinese loan. The Biafra people were excluded during the time Nigeria state took loan from China. Our land and our people are not good to be part of the dividend of Chinese loan. Biafraland is not good for rail line, where every part of Nigeria, as they created it fraudulently today, has benefited from the rail line, except Biafraland. Biafraland is not good to have seaport, irrespective of the fact that the Gulf of Guinea is connected to the Biafraland. Biafraland is not good for the headquarters of many multinational corporations that came to Nigeria or Niger area to do business only and solely for the natural resources that is found in Biafraland. None of these multinational corporations has their head office or headquarters in Biafraland to create jobs for the Biafra people, indigenous people. Biafraland is therefore not good for IDP camp or in any name that will accommodate any terrorists from northern Nigeria or from any part of the world. Biafraland is not a dumping ground for terrorists. For that reason,
my question is that I'm calling from the south of Nigeria. So my question is that when Biafra emerged, we the southern state, precisely I'm from the Ijaw region. So how are we going to do the people that are in Ondo State? Because the Ijaw spread to Ondo State.
thank you very much. That's where diplomatic and political approach comes in. That is what they call changing the demography, which Nigeria have done. Nigeria have also distorted our map. And this particular case, we have brought it to the African court in Banjul, specifically stressing out the Nigeria tactics to divide and destroy our people by distorting map. And this is not acceptable under any international law for a government to distort map of the people. So we have that particular right and mandate to correct the distortion of our map without the consent of the people by the Nigeria state. It is the same thing they did in creating this geopolitical zone without a referendum. You just wake up one morning, somebody will pass a bill that, create this state. And then they start debating it. People who never represented your interest will stand in Abuja in one rep chamber, start debating, okay, let us have the state. No, let us not have the state. Those who support it say nay. Those who support it say nah. And then they will just vote those nonsense. And then before you know it, you wake up and they say, you are no longer Okechukwu. You are now Nadi. No, we are visiting the root cause of the problem, which is dissolving everything Nigeria created from 1960 is not recognized by us. That's where we are going, my brother. Everything from the political zone down to the lowest is not recognized. And that is the stand of this Biafra Republic government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland, which is the reason we already have our 40 United States of Biafra. So we are making it very clear. Whatever Nigeria created from 1914 is not recognized. That is the foundation we are destroying. And let me tell you, if Nigeria refuses to let us go, we will destroy Nigeria. And yet, we will still get our freedom. Mark it.
Nigeria's Chief of Army Staff, Taoreed Labaja, to join his ancestors as he is currently incapacitated in the London hospital, while other military generals in the zoo fight for his position. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel/television this very moment. Today's date is 19th of October 2024, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, the Chief of Army Staff of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, Lieutenant General Taoreed Labaja, is about to join his ancestors as he is currently incapacitated in the London hospital at this very point in time, while other military chiefs fight for his position in the zoo. So I want you to pay attention while I take you through the news. As you can see, I will be reading this very news from Sahara Reporters, one of the zoo media platforms. And according to their own headline, they said, exclusive, Nigeria's Chief of Army Staff Labaja incapacitated abroad as military generals lobby just for position. To show you how idiotic they are, they just hear that the man is incapacitated, they are beginning to fight for position. You see, they have already begun to fight for position, only for them to hear that the man is incapacitated. Not that he has joined his ancestors, but he is incapacitated, and they have already started fighting for position, for his position. The Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. Now, this development has led to intense lobbying of politicians and influential retired generals by those eager to succeed Labaja. Top military officers are jostling for the position of Nigeria's Chief of Army Staff as Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Labaja, the current incumbent, deals with an undisclosed health issue, sources told Sahara Reporters. No be me they talk I'm only reading, just as I read the story a couple of days ago when it all started unfolding. Now, this development has led to intense lobbying of politicians and influential retired generals by those eager to succeed Labaja. Labaja, born on February 28, 1968 in Ilobu, Osun State, was appointed by President Bola Tinubu in June 2023 as the 27th Chief of Army Staff. Remember this one here? I read this one just a couple of days ago, how he was sick and of course flown abroad, for an urgent medical attention. This is the continuation of that very news that I read a couple of days ago. And they continued. He took office on June 23rd, 2023, replacing Farouk Yahaya as the Chief of Army Staff. The Chief of Army Staff reports to the Chief of Defense Staff, who in turn reports to the Defense Minister, accountable to the President of Nigeria. Chief of Army Staff reports to the Chief of Defense Staff, which is Christopher Musa, who is currently fighting to become the next president of Nigeria, the next military, head of state in the Zoological Republic. There's this current video flying everywhere now where Musa is addressing the nation, like the next president. Hello, the Zoological Republic. Now, with Labaja's health issues sparking concern, the race for his successor is gaining momentum, with several top military officers vying for the coveted position. Okay, now, on Tuesday, Sahara Reporters exclusively reported how the army general was flown abroad by his family members to attend to his medical needs. Sources described his ailment as strange to Sahara Reporters. Why wouldn't it be strange? This is the same man who is looking for the head of the Prime Minister of the BLG, i.e. His Excellency Mazi Simon Èkpá. The Chief of Army Staff is nowhere to be found for many days now. He hasn't been seen at the army headquarters or any military function in the last 3 weeks.
Alive, they have come one by one, they have come to the zoo, and they are telling you it is not a question of sweeping it into the carpet. The World Bank have just said that Nigeria is part of the list of countries where there will be hunger and the people are looking for food. And they are warning as well, Kenya, Nigeria, and some other countries, there is going to be an explosion. The other woman the other day, what's her name? Agnes Kalamab or something like that. She said it is a pressure cooker violence, like he call it. He says the pressure is, when you have a pressure cooker, when you open it, by mistake, the thing will foam. That is the pressure that is going on. Every single independent, truthful independent, not all of them, truthful independent that comes, they will say it the way it is. And they are telling Nigeria it is not sustainable anymore. So it is not only Biafrans. Every other person, just like Rooney asked the question, do you think the Hausa man who is saying everybody is taking, they are all taking position. They are all taking position because they can see the TP and the drug lord has nothing to offer. He is looking after his health. He's got no stamina to run these 200 million people, especially a country on his knee. He said to you people, when you were producing a lot of oil, when you had oil, when your production of oil, when you were the 6th largest producer of oil in those days, what did you do with the money? You did not do wise with the money. Now that I came to a position, you are asking me, you are hungry. This is your TP. That is what your TP has told you. The T-Pain has told you. The T-Pain, he told you that don't call me when you are hungry. Oh. Don't call me when you are hungry. Because when you were 6th largest producer, what were you doing with your crude oil? Now they are below 10, they've gone to 12 or 13 position for the producer of crude oil. They are now using the crude oil that has not come out from the ground. They have used that to borrow money. To borrow money to renovate Boko Haram leaders' office, Shetima. To borrow money to buy vehicle for all the legislatures. To borrow money to increase the salary of the compromised justice system of the country, the judges. They have given them over 300% in their salary, and then they have furthermore built 40 beautiful homes to offer them. The crude oil coming from our area that they have not even come out from the ground. They are using the money for Tinubu to be buying aircraft and jets, and then sharing it when they go for Christmas break. They will give them little pence in their pockets. That is what they are using the money for. And the people of the region are suffering. They are suffering. Their water is polluted. Their natural resources, what they do as for living as farmers and fishermen, is all gone, completely gone. They cannot fish. They cannot farm. They cannot do anything. Meanwhile, their money is being used to propagate all of this nonsense. And he's telling you, sorry, if I don't give a damn. Because he said, he asked Oshomole, he said, Oshos, how do you think we are doing? Oshomole said, well, we are doing well. He said, because we won the whole of Edo State, it is a mandate that my government is doing well. Because they told the local governments in Benue State, where they are killing them and having mass grave every day. He said that all that this thing is all APC. Oh, so we are doing well. So that is the yardstick. The yardstick, that's what they will use to measure their performance. They don't love you. They don't care for you. You'll be wallowing in rubbish. Don't get up and join all the Biafra emancipation that this topic is saying. Join us and fight for your freedom. Nigeria is dead and buried. 2014, it has expired. Nothing will come out of Nigeria. It is a failed state. Nothing works for Nigeria. The international community are closing on them. They now know the truth because of their nonsense that they are doing. So, my people of Biafra, it is freedom or death for them. Thank you so much. I yield my mic.
The mic again. Maybe they have seized their mic.
Maziemeka, are you there?
Good morning. Keep voting.
The host, are you there?
They're attacking our space.
Can anyone hear me?
Karen, we can hear you.
Loud and clear, my brother. Go ahead.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, our honorable ministers, cabinet members, the lion and the lioness. I give honor to whom honor to is due. Thank you all for this very afternoon. Thank you, the host, for hosting the space. That's what we want. 247. Nobody should give up. And like the topic of the day, emancipating of Biafrans from Nigeria. One thing everyone here should know is the emancipation of Biafrans is the destruction of Nigeria. That is what everybody should know. They think that we are nobody and we are somebody now. It has come to their reality. We are somebody now and we can be recognized anywhere, not like before. If I can pick some pieces of what our lioness just has spoken. I saw that tweet from our PM, and he really spoke in coded language there. If you go very well in that tweet, you know that something is fishing. There is skeleton somewhere in the cupboard. If anyone here can remember what the Afonja Obasanjo statement he made a couple of months ago, that he used evil to fight evils. Even if he's fighting them, he wants them, but he used them to fight them. That language, no one should put it in under the carpet. That language that Afonja used, nobody should put that language under the carpet. They are still using that language. That language is like a honey to them. They are using that language in every day against us. If anyone heard what happened about 2 days or 3 days ago in regards to our leaders' shenanigan quotes, everyone heard what that Delilah came to pronounce. I don't know anytime he has become the court commentator or court prosecutor that will come to tell the world what they have decided to do. And that woman will not be happy. As I've seen that too, as I've read the handwriting on the wall on her, she will not be happy to see Onyendu coming out in a flying color, because this is the game she followed to plan. Something is happening now. I just want to make it clear to every Biafran. Something is happening, spiritually or underground. This in order to distract us, in order to bring us, thinking that if we forward our mind towards that direction, then it will distract us from what we are about to achieve. Everyone should guide his our own birth now. Why can I came up one very strong at this very moment, because anything can happen. The way they are coming, they have found out that in every ramification of this struggle, of this movement, there is no way. They have tried in many ways. We are not giving up, and we are not slowing down. Even if when they expect us to be slowed down, then we'll put more gas. So it is, everything depends on us. In everything you are doing, there will be a storm. This is what everyone has to be in mind. This is the storm we are facing at the moment. The ball is on our court. How do we play it? How do we handle that storm? How do we make sure that our roof is in order so that the storm will not carry everything away in order to show what we have been doing? What gives me so joy is the person piloting this ship at this moment is someone who has a vision. Our PM completely has a vision of what he's doing. So we shouldn't lack down. We shouldn't lack. What we should be doing is how to find a way we can make sure that vision come to reality. That vision come to completion. But if we just lack this wave, because they are trying to find a way in order to distract us, we are at the brink of our success. It's only one, highest 30 days. And when that thing pronounced, boom, everyone will see how heaven will let loose. Then they know that it is no more as usual. So let us make sure we put every corner, everything in order. Whatever you are doing, please strengthen it. Do not slack. Do not give back. Add more strength, add more gas. But you see this family, or family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see that family? I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for them. I'm sorry for them. Even Yeshua, I'm sure, when he was somewhere preaching, doing some people came, Hey, your sister, your brothers are waiting for you. He said, I don't. You I'm talking to is my sister and my brother. Forget about those ones. They are not my sisters. This is exactly what is playing on the life of our leader. Unfortunately, he came from a horrible family. People who can look for money, who is after loaf of bread. They don't know what is called humanity. Our sister has really spoke so long, so wonderful. He made mention of many things here. We shouldn't keep quiet. In every situation, in everything, it has something. SSS. When you see it, sort it out, and we must say about it. We must say something about it. So that in order to save lives, save many things. Biafrans, I'll drop here. I want to have something, then I'll come back again. Thank you so much, our host. Thank you, honorable ministers. Thank you, everyone on board. I love you all.
We love you too. Please keep sharing. If you need talking,
Thank
inbox
you,
me.
my brother Benjus. Thank you. Everything, please go out and come back again because I'm not able to give you the mic. Okigwe, our host, are you there, please? If you're there, please respond to this mic. I want you to give someone else the co-host. Amuche, please, can you speak? Just share the mic. Amuche is not there. Ochuko, can you go now?
Uda, where are you?
Reverend,
Go
please
and
go
grab
all
the
out.
mic. Stop watching
Come back.
from wherever you are watching now. If you are not in Twitter, you are not doing what our leader told you. He recommended
Yes, sir, my honorable.
to share our Prime Minister news. Where are you
Good
sharing it?
afternoon, sir. Can you hear me?
Oh, you're hearing.
Uda, we are here.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. I thank Sister Sarah, what he just mentioned, when he mentioned that those stages. What he said, you see, these people, these our people, I don't know what is wrong with them. I've said it because now it's not the time I have to take this thing light with them because as they didn't say what we are doing, that means they want me dead. So me, I will not keep quiet. I can't keep quiet watching them to allow me to die. No, it will not work. It will not work. Instead, I will keep on insulting them, especially those women that women are angry enough that clap and follow this mocking, Edo State mocking, that ugly idiot. What's his name, sir? Adam Oshomole. Ask them what Adam Oshomole have done there. Nothing. All the dog states now, terrorists, food everywhere, they ravage everywhere. Ask them, all those useless women that put on green, white green, celebrating, ask them, can they go to farm anymore? Or ask them when last they enter farm, or even in their backyard, when last. We keep on talking, they are insulting us every day. We don't know what we are doing. They say we don't know what we are doing, that we are mad, that we are hungry. Can you imagine? They said that I'm hungry, I don't get work, that's why I'm shouting. They said that's why I'm ranting. Ask all of them, they Adam Osomole, what has he done for them? He was there for how many years? Almost 8 years, if I didn't mistake. Now he's not a godfather in Edo State. They make him a godfather. They pity godfather in Edo State. To make a way for them to bring terrorists in Edo State and finish all of them. They are not seeing what we are seeing. We are shouting for the this Biafra thing, this Igbo thing, Igbo thing, Igbo thing. Let me ask them. Now this way is dividing. Everybody is going their way. Ask them, where do they belong to? Where? Where? I keep on asking them questions. They don't answer me. None of them can give answer. All those women that said they ask them, where are their female? They have children. Ask them, where are they? Where are those children that they bought, they give birth to? Those female, where are they? All of them ravaged in the whole Africa. Doing what? Prostitution. Prostitution. They are not ashamed. They are fighting for free, telling you your life is in danger, everybody. And they see all what is happening every day. Every day, they all see what is happening. Every day. People dying every day. Hunger every day. You can't go to farm. You know where you can go. You can't go anywhere. Yet, you say we don't know what we are doing. We don't know what we are doing.